What's a creepy fact about the human body you wish you never found out? I don't personally find it creepy, but one might be unsettled by the fact that when you remember something, you aren't remembering the original moment. You're remembering the last time you remembered it. Every time you remember something, it becomes another copy of a copy. This is the reason memory can be faulty or inaccurate. You can bite your pinky as easily as you bite a carrot. Your brain just won't let you. Not sure if this counts as creepy, but it always blows my mind when I remember that the human brain is the only object in the known universe that's aware of its own existence. You have a second brain in your gut. Your intestines have around 100 million neurons. That's why your gut feelings be knowing things before your brain catches up. Your brain cannot create faces, so if you see someone in your dream that you think is unfamiliar, you have in fact seen them somewhere at some point in time. You have cancer cells popping up all the time. Your body just sees them and kills them usually. Once you realize you're breathing automatically, you'll suddenly need to manually breathe for a while until your subconscious takes over again, annoying, and gives you that irrational mini anxiety of dying if you stop breathing. I just found out that when you jump in your sleep, like when you're dreaming you're about to fall, is because you fell asleep too fast. Your body thinks you're dying, and it's the way the brain attempts to shake you and wake you up to protect you. The human brain doesn't allow us to see reality for what it is, because if it did, we'd crash out. It deletes unnecessary details, fills in blanks, and smooths everything out so our perception is simplified. It's essentially a video editing system in our heads. During embryo development, during times of stress, more female babies are born because the embryos are able to adapt better to harsher conditions and prenatal stressors. So women are built for this shit. If you hold in a fart and it disappears, the gas gets reabsorbed into your bloodstream. The blood travels to the lungs. So when you exhale, you'll be exhaling that tart gas. Your pee is your blood. It's just not red because the platelets and other solids are filtered out by the kidneys. This is why dehydration causes low blood pressure, fainting. Also, your bones are organs, and they aren't white in a living person. They're red. Also, hearts only beat because they are shocked by an electrical impulse on the surface. We're alive because of electricity. We're organic batteries. Your intestines move around on their own. When DRs remove them during surgery, they can just kind of toss them back in the abdominal cavity, and the intestines will wriggle around till they are in the right position. Also, they self-clean. That's why you sometimes hear gurgles. That's your intestines cleaning itself. If our immune system became aware of our eyes, it would attack them as a foreign body and try to get rid of them. Sometimes humans laugh in sad or painful moments, not because it's funny, but because the brain can't tolerate that much emotional pain. It can't hold that much grief, shock, or sadness without breaking, so it flips a switch. It makes you laugh not because you're okay, but because your mind is desperately protecting its last bit of mental peace. You don't laugh because you're fine. You laugh because your brain refuses to let you feel everything it knows would destroy you. Every life begins as feminine fetus. After about 12 weeks, it either remains as create or transitions to male. Ovaries drop to form testis, and the clitoris grows into a pen. You can vomit your own feces? How do I know, you ask? It happened to me. I was so severely constipated that my own shit exited my mouth at projectile force, to be honest. I'm still not over it. That ringing in silence isn't silence. When everything is quiet and you hear a faint ringing, that's your brain listening to its own nervous system. You are hearing yourself functioning, that your organs aren't neatly laid out like in a chart, but just a sloppy pile inside your abdomen. When my father passed, I couldn't accept it. I tried to wake him, even opened his eyes. The iris and pupil were gone. It was just black, and my heart fell out of my chest from grief and fear. Many people believe that without a son, the bloodline or family name ends. What's often overlooked is that daughters carry mitochondrial DNA genetic material passed exclusively through the maternal line. This creates an unbroken biological connection between mothers and daughters that stretches back thousands of years, making having a daughter not just meaningful, but profoundly powerful. That thing about the tiny worms living in the hair follicles of your eyelashes has fucked me up since like second grade. When you receive a donated kidney, they don't take out the bad one. They just add the good one in. You can take a liver and cut it up, transplant them into multiple people, and eventually they'll all have a functional liver. It's creepy because it just feels like it shouldn't be possible. They have found endometriosis in almost every organ of the female body, not just reproductive organs. Your immune system doesn't know you have eyes, otherwise it would attack them and make you blind. Injuring one eye can introduce eye bits to the bloodstream and basically give your immune system the knowledge of having eyes. Then it might decide it really fucking hates that and attack your non-injured eye. You will never experience your own death. You only experience approaching it, then nothing. Everyone else gets closure, stories, funerals, memories. You don't. You never know you've become a memory. From your perspective, the story just stops mid-sentence. When a woman is pregnant, fetal cells migrate throughout her body. the baby's cells can be found in her brain up to 18 years later. When a woman is pregnant, the fetus sends her cells to help heal her body so the baby can continue to grow. Some women's health issues disappear during pregnancy and stay that way. I, for one, was severely lactose intolerant and could suddenly digest dairy when pregnant. I can still do so 3 years later. The quality of the male sperm is responsible for morning sickness, preeclampsia, baby's gender, and almost every single pregnancy-related issue. I read somewhere that our brains deletes memories on purpose so that your mind cannot overload. In the night, the brain runs a silent cleanup operation, which scientists called synaptic pruning. It sorts all the noises of the day, random conversations, background faces, useless details. Without this, you wouldn't focus, learn, or survive. The brain also decides which memories are worth keeping based on emotions. The stronger the feelings, the stronger the storage. Damn, our brains are so powerful. In a 7-year period, every cell in human body will be replaced except the brain, heart, and eye lenses. In other words, after 7 years, you are a completely different person made anew. The female body can reproduce without sperm. Virgin births are more common than people think, but the patriarchy will never be transparent about it. This also explains why Mary is crying in many art depictions. The birth of Jesus was not an anomaly of the virgin birth, but BC Jesus was male, and all virgin births are the female sex only. If you experience extreme trauma as a kid, your brain can create a new identity to protect you from said trauma, so your actual self doesn't remember what happened as a coping mechanism. Brain literally creating a new you, so the actual you doesn't remember. It's called DID. Prions are indestructible. If we do surgery with a known prion disease, we have to use surgical instruments that will be destroyed. They can't be sterilized from the prions. Human skin is striped. We have stripes called Blaschko's lines that we cannot see unless they become visible due to skin conditions. They can sometimes be seen under UV light. Humans glow. Humans emit an extremely dim light called ultra-weak photon emission, a byproduct of our metabolism. It is too dim to see, but basically we glow softly until we die. People romanticize what brains do after death. No, they're not replaying your life like a movie in that 7 minutes. It's finding a way to fix your death by remembering if your body has went through the same experience before. That's why there are some cases of people coming back from death. When people get struck by lightning and go flying, it's not the lightning that sends them flying. It's their own muscles being activated all at once and bypassing the brain safeguards. I don't wish I never found out, but I thought it was the lotion that made newborn babies smell like Johnson's baby lotion. But it's actually Johnson's baby lotion that smells like newborn babies. I may not have explained that clearly, but if you know, you know. Your lungs have a smell to them. It's not creepy to me, but it's really cool. You can test it. Brush your teeth and exhale the mintiness out once or twice. Then exhale deeply again and smell it. That's the smell of your lungs. Part of your morning breath includes your lungs, too. People can smell your lungs. You've never actually seen your own face, only reflections or images. The version of you that exists in real life is something you've never directly experienced. When you stare at the sky or a bright wall and see little squiggly lines or dots floating around, you're not seeing light, you're seeing tiny bits floating inside your own eye. Your brain usually filters it out so you don't freak out, but once you notice it, it's hard to ignore. You can't feel yourself falling asleep. There's no moment you can catch. 1 second you're awake, next second, time is missing. Your brain literally shuts off consciousness without telling you that the placenta is an organ. The body literally creates a whole new organ, then gets rid of it 9 months later. That basically when you sleep, your brain goes through a wash cycle, most effective in REM. So when you wake up with insufficient sleep, all groggy, that's because your brain didn't have enough time to fully wash the fluid around your brain. Essentially, dirty washer water. Not too creepy, I think. There are more bacteria in your mouth than the human population on Earth. A lot of them live in biofilms, the microscopic slime layers on your teeth, tongue, and gums. Your skin sheds about 30,000 to 40,000 dead cells every minute, nearly 9 pounds or 4 kilograms per year. That dust you see collecting on your furniture, in corners, or floating in the sunlight, probably the huge chunk of it is literally you. Dead skin flakes mixed with fabric fibers and other particles. The human brain doesn't know you exist, and when you're in moments of death or severe harm, you have flashbacks. See, or life flash, because it's searching to save itself, not you. Essentially, our body is a vessel to keep our brain safe. After reading all the facts about this magnificent human body, I can't help but fall into prostration before the one that engineered and fashioned us.